Today, we bring you some student farewells to teachers, a student feature about freshmen competing at varsity level, and farewell publication seniors.
Hey CG, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Cole.
And we have your final broadcast for the 2017-18 school year.
Over the course of a 4-year high school career, a student goes through many teachers. Ken Petty went to seniors and found out what teachers they will miss the most.
With the senior class leaving, many of them would like to thank their teachers that were important to them and some of the memories they had along the way.
So I'm really going to miss Mrs. Fearcamp the most. I love you, Trina. She's really took me under her wing this year in anatomy, and my favorite memory with her is when me and my friend Olivia Barksdale would stand by the door at the end of class and open and close it and pretend we were leaving. And she would always yell our names and get really mad at us, but we loved pushing your buttons. I'm sorry, I'm really going to miss you. Bye.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Norman, and my favorite memory is when we went to Disney World with Claire and we ran around all the parks and had fun all day long.
My favorite teacher at Center Grove has been Mrs. Tedrow, and I don't really have a particular favorite memory, but she's been the nicest to me, and she's the one who encouraged me to join publications and really pursue journalism, which is what I'm going to do in college, so thank you.
My favorite teacher is Wes Dodson because I love his bald head.
My favorite teacher is Nick Lyon because he taught me how to read.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Montgomery because she taught me how to cook.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Davisman because she started my journey to become a computer scientist.
Hi, my favorite teacher is Mr. Howell because he's just the best. He's my favorite. Comes in with a good attitude every day and just really pushes me to work hard and be a better me.
My favorite teacher is Dotson, and my favorite memory is when we walked into class and he had a mouse tied on his screen.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Kitts, and my favorite memory is when he drops fake spiders on his students when they're working.
My favorite teacher would be Mr. Garrison. He's always been there for me since freshman year, and he's taught me a lot about math, and he inspired me to be an actuary, which is in the math field, so I'm very grateful for everything he's done for me.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Lyon because he's always been there for me, and he's a very good teacher, and he's just a chill dude.
Okay, my favorite teacher would have to be Miss Kersey because she's taught me everything I need to know about acting and life skills that really help me in life.
Alright, my favorite teacher is Sean Sanders because he has been a great star teacher for us all 4 years, and we love him.
My favorite teacher is Coach Marty Mills because he taught me how to lift heavy weights. Yeah.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Buck because she's become my school mom for 4 years.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Hensley because she actually taught me things that I can apply outside of school.
My favorite teacher is Miss Milligan because she's always been there and helped me kind of make out my further career choices.
Alright, my favorite teacher is Coach Mills, and my favorite memory is just all the inspirational speeches he's given us.
My favorite teacher in high school was Mrs. Wingler, and one memory I have of her is when she came into school and had a black eye completely over her eye, and that was pretty funny.
Although we were sad to see the senior class go, the teachers and staff thanked them for making the last 4 years fly by.
Teachers are not the only thing about high school that seniors will miss. Some will miss their classes. Cam Petty, Deacon Long, and I have a video about publication students saying goodbye.
Seniors in publications have been working hard behind the scenes to bring you a fantastic year in our school news.
What got me into publications was sophomore year. I started to really be interested in sports journalism, and I had Mrs. Tedrow as an English teacher, and she really encouraged me taking publications, and so I did. And now this year I am a sports editor, and I'm in charge of the Twitter and overlooking all of the sports yearbook pages.
I joined publications because I really like writing, and publications gave me a variety of choices to do that with.
I wrote articles for the news mag and the website. I did some videos. I kind of did a variety of things, worked in the CGTV booth.
I joined because ever since freshman year, I always saw people on the TV and it was star class, and I always wanted to be up there, so I figured I joined so I could do the announcements.
I joined because I love taking pictures, and photography was going to be over after last year, and I wanted to still be able to do that.
Our seniors have done several things to make this year go by and have made some memories along the way.
I would have to say my favorite memory this year from publications is probably being able to take pictures on the sidelines with a few of my closest friends.
I really just have one memory that I think of whenever I think of publications. I just go back and think about all the videos I've made and like take a handful of some that I'm really proud of, and I'll rewatch them on my computer sometimes, and it's just crazy like to think like I made one video 4 years ago and now I'm making videos as a senior and like making senior goodbye videos.
My favorite memory would have to be completing the volleyball spread because it was a big accomplishment that I had done for my first thing.
My favorite memory is actually going to take pictures of a boys golf game, and me and my friends actually showed up to the wrong golf course and nobody actually told us that until the game was halfway over.
My favorite memory is I was with some of my fellow CGTV editors, and we were up here with Mr. Robinson making a hilarious blooper reel from all the times that we messed up on set.
Favorite memory would be early on in the year, going to the soccer game, the JV boys soccer game against Perry Meridian, and tweeting the game and taking pictures, and it was a great opportunity because it was right at the beginning of Pubs, and it was a really good time.
My favorite memory is the conference in Indianapolis last year because I met my best friend.
Through Pubs, I was given the opportunity to be a sports photographer both my sophomore, junior, and even my senior year. So I got to participate in the state football pictures, and that was a memory I'll never forget. Just being on the field and just watching and witnessing, like from a first-hand perspective, was a neat experience that I'll be forever thankful for because of Pub.
With graduation coming up fast for these seniors, they tell us what they'll miss most about this class.
I think what I'll miss is just like coming to class every day and knowing I have things to work on and being able to sit down and work at my own pace. It's really nice to take assignments as I need them instead of like having someone tell me what I need to do. So I really like the freedom aspect of it, and I think I might miss that the most.
So something I'm going to miss in publications is just, you know, trying to cover the kids that might not be the biggest sports athlete, and just like going out and looking for kids that might not want to necessarily be on CGTV, but just trying to get them covered and trying to make their voice be heard.
Well, I think it's obvious that the biggest thing I'll miss is coming in and seeing Miss Warner and Miss Tedder every single day.
What I'm going to miss is working with my co-sports editor, Jordan Boyd. She honestly has just made it such a good time, and I'm just going to miss working with everyone in the room.
We all want to thank you, seniors, for making this year in publications a fun and easy year.
And now we'll go Jameson, Sports Desk.
Guys, last night the #1 ranked softball team took down Martinsville 3-1 in 8 innings, capturing a sectional championship. The baseball team fell in their sectional opener against Franklin 7-5. #1 ranked boys golf beat Bloomington North on senior night with a team score of 288 to 334. The girls tennis team won the regional championships last night. For a story about the varsity doubles team, Ethan Boots brings us a feature.
Going to high school as a freshman, it may be difficult finding a place to fit in. Freshman Ashley Fisk begins her high school career on the varsity tennis team.
Being on varsity as a freshman, I obviously haven't played high school tennis before, so it's a really big, different experience than I've ever done before. I'm playing doubles this year, and I've never played doubles really before, so it's different, but my partner's great, and I think this season will be great.
Fisk's partner is a senior 4-year veteran player, Emily Hoy, whose experience has allowed her to watch Ashley grow as a high school player.
Highs would be the tournament at Zionsville, because that was, I think, the first time Ashley had to play 3 matches in one day. So, because that's specific to high school tennis, so it was draining mentally and physically, and that last match was definitely the hardest, but we fought through it and we ended up winning.
Even though Fisk was new to varsity, Hoy wasn't the only older player to take Fisk under her wing.
So Bella always took me to tennis in the winter, so she's kind of been the one that I've kind of gone to this year, and Holland, I've known Holland and Abby for a while, and it's just a lot of fun being around them.
Similar to many of her teammates, Fisk hopes to make a career out of tennis.
I quit cheer this past year just to focus on tennis, and I plan to play all 4 years of my high school career and probably on to college.
Girls tennis defeated Southport 5-0 last night to become regional champs. Center Grove will host the semi-state championship this Saturday at noon.
Thanks, Ethan. Finally, congratulations to Ashley Wheat, Haley Goins, Julia Riley, and Kaya Yeast, who qualified for a state track meet in a combined 6 events. They will run Friday, June 1st in Bloomington. Best of luck tonight to the boys track team as they compete for a trip to state finals. And back to Jeremy for the rest of the announcements.
A few things to note before we close. The CG Lifesavers is hosting a t-shirt design contest with some awesome prizes. Check out your email for details about this contest and how to enter. Also, make sure that you pick up medicine from the clinic this week. Also, any former anatomy students that would like to keep a textbook, stop by Mrs. Vierkamp's room. That's all we have for you this year, CG. Good luck on finals and have a great summer. Stay tuned for general announcements and upcoming sporting events.